Plinky plonky plong, intro music. Hello, tiny computer camera. I'm calling you guys tiny computer camera because I find the idea of talking to the whole of YouTube really strange. So the reason I'm speaking to you now is because I decided it might be fun to make a vloggy thing. I have a friend, Grant Scoville, who makes amazing YouTube videos, and I kind of thought, I might give it a go. Also, just bear in mind, this is my 8th attempt at filming this introduction, and I've basically given up on refilming it. I'm just like, if this comes across weird, fair enough, that's how it's going to be. Anyway, the reason I decided to do this is because I think a lot of weird stuff, and sometimes I feel like just like shouting like at the internet or into a bucket or something that can't respond to me directly but might like leave me little comments at the bottom. That would be nice. So this is basically just a random outlet. I've also been told it could be amusing. Fingers crossed. That's not a cross finger, that's a thumb up, by the way, in case you were wondering. That's fingers crossed. Yeah, so just as a bit of information, the last attempt at filming this ended up with me with my head in my hands, rocking backwards and forwards, going, "Why are you so awkward?" I might even include that at the end. It's possibly amusing or harrowing. Anyway, I can just talk about nothing forever. So I spoke to my good friend Grant, and he told me that maybe I should just give myself a time limit. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to have 5 minutes for each video, and I'm going to try and speak about as much as I can. But as those 5 minutes are up, I will shut up. Deal. Okay, cool. So today I would like to talk about something that I know. Yes, I have post-it notes. Yeah, check me out. I have a pen as well. Take that, YouTube people. I have yellow paper. Yes, so I decided to come up with a list of the 5 everyday events that are incredibly awkward. These are things that I hope happen to other people. If they do, please let me know, because I'd like to know that I'm not crazy. If they don't happen to you, then, let me know that I'm crazy, and I can go and get expensive therapy, and everyone will be for the better. It's, yeah, okay, so 1. Asking someone's name and immediately forgetting this. Now, this is a bit of a boring one, maybe, but the thing I find funny about it, the reason I forget their name is I'm so proud of myself for asking the person for their name and functioning and not spitting in their face and succeeding in speaking in English, not Klingon or Spanish, and somehow making eye contact that I'm like, yes, you are a functioning adult human being. You go, Sasha, you're awesome. And then, of course, I don't listen to their name. Mildly awkward, but not terrible. Now, more awkward than this is our second one. Saying you too, without actually meaning to when it's totally inappropriate. For example, you go to the cinema, the lady gives you your ticket, and she says, "Enjoy the film," and you say, "You too," and then instantly your smile drops, and she gives you a look as if to say, "I'm not going to enjoy that film because I work here, you douchebag," and you feel really bad, like you need to explain yourself and say, "I'm just kind of socially awkward," and I feel like I get stuck on these social scripts even when they're not relevant, and you realize that would be like oversharing because she probably doesn't even care anyway, so you kind of waddle into the cinema with this oddly confusing, ambivalent feeling about your self-esteem. Now, number 3. Accidentally grabbing someone's hand, walking along with a friend even if you know each other well. I seem to swing my hand in a way that just intercepts theirs in this creepy little spider grip that kind of like, whoa, and usually my hand's clammy as well, so it's like, ugh. And it kind of feels like a little bit like I'm tentatively like, I've always loved you, and now I will never wash this hand again. I hate that. Because afterwards you never speak about it and it's just super awkward. I've only got 1 minute left. So, trying to cross a busy road without seeming awkward. Well, I hate standing there waiting to cross the road, so I will walk up the street the other direction, check my watch, and then walk back again to when I can actually cross the road. Because apparently that crazy pantomime is so much better than, just crossing the friggin' road. Last one. Holding someone's eye contact when they're not listening. When you're in a circle of friends and you're trying to tell a story, right? And then someone else intercepts, so everyone looks over at the cool guy. That's okay, but when one person makes eye contact with you, you guys are locked. Just you and that other person, and maybe you didn't want to tell them that story, and they probably don't want to hear that story, but you're just staring at each other, and they're occasionally flicking sideways to look at the person who's actually leading the conversation, and you're like, I don't really want to finish this, but I have to continue telling you, and they're like, oh, don't worry, buddy, I'm with you, I'm listening to the story, and you're like, I don't need you to listen to the story, this is way too intense for someone I barely know, and the 5 minutes are up. So, yes, that was a whole lot of crazy, and if you liked it, great, and if you didn't like it, that's okay, and maybe I'll make something more sensical next time. Alright, goodbye little computer camera. Blinky plonky plonk, outro music. Final fun fact, one of my post-its says, who am I, and there's a picture of a snail, and the other one says, let's go, and there's a Triforce and a mouse on skis. What is wrong with me? Jesus Christ.